Hopefully you can hear me. Man, I'm having a couple technical difficulties, but hopefully we're good to go now. Yeah, man. So I wanted to go live during trading hours for once, so that way you guys could definitely see. And so one thing I want to definitely talk about is how in the previous video I talked about this 69.95 area, and then also this 56.82 area on an ES. And as you can see, we totally broke these areas um, big time. And so, with that being said, this area right here, I was looking at heavy because we finally broke and we took it out. Now, this was my point of if we get down here, I'm taking a long, which I did. I took that long and I took it up here and got out. Now, I was pretty much done for the day. I would have taken this short here and looked to now break this area, which is the 5650 area. That was my line in the sand. And if you guys remember, I talked about this. If we break this area, we could possibly be on the downside here for a little bit, which as you see right now, we've taken out this level and then we're going down here to the next level, which we're at it currently right now is 56.37.75. So I would look for a little, hopefully a little bounce here, but I would watch it to see if this level actually holds. But we on a downtrend, like we're trending down. So when we're trending down, it's hard to go against what's happening in the market. Um, this would be something tough to take that long. Now, on a regular day, I would be definitely looking at getting long right here in this area. We're at the next level. I mean, we're bouncing off of it a little bit, but is it worth it? Are we going to go all the way back up here and test this area? Not quite sure. We'll see. You see, it's pounding it pretty hard. It's pounding it pretty hard. But if we break this level, I would expect us to come all the way down here and test this level today. We are really breaking down hard and heavy. It's holding resistance as of now. It's showing some support here. It's trying to bounce off of it, but it keeps pounding it. I wouldn't be comfortable taking a long there. What I would really look to do, honestly, is if I was doing anything in the market, is look for it to break this area and then hopefully kind of trail down, come back and test it, and then possibly get long before coming down here to test this area. I would wait. It would be very hard for me to take this long in this area. It's still holding as we see, but it would be extremely hard for me to take that long. So look, we just broke it. We broke it now, and then to see if we continue to the downside. But that would be what I would be looking for. Guys, don't fight the trend. I would not fight the trend. We are in a down day, clearly, because we going up here. We pushed up a little bit after the open and literally pushed up here, and it's been a free fall ever since. We've been free falling, and so now we keep killing and taking out these prior levels, and it's still showing like it wants to continue to the downside. I don't expect anything different. We'll see, but I wanted to definitely get on here and kind of discuss and talk about that what's happening there. We can go to the NQ, absolutely murdering it, doing the same exact thing on the NQ, taking out levels, man. It's getting tough. It's one of those days, man. Everything's red, as you can see, except for this one. But let's look at oil shooting down, breaking through the levels. This would have been a nice one to take. I even thought about taking this short myself here, taking it down. But look, we broke this level, got a level down here that we are looking to go and test now. Not sure if we'll do it today, but everything is going to the downside except for gold. Gold, I missed. I would have taken this right here, came down to that level, tested it, and now it's pushing back up. That was the only thing for me as far as gold. But I mean, I've been so busy watching ES and NQ that I really didn't have time for gold, because once we was coming down, right, and this level right here was kind of my line in the sand for the day, and that I was watching. And once we broke there, as y'all can see, then we came back up to test it. I was short, and I was short all the way down to here. Sweet trade right there. I took it all the way down here, and then I went long and came up here, and that's it. And that's all I did on ES. And then, you know, you come to NQ, I pretty much did the same thing. But in fact, on NQ, I was actually a player up here at this level. And I took this level down and came all the way. And I didn't get out until this area. Crazy day. Big power moves on today. But I would just be looking at that. And as you can see, NQ is just consistently making lower lows. It doesn't look like it wants to turn back up. ES is finally breaking that level and trying to hold below this level here, which then we could possibly go and test this. Easy peasy, man. That's why we have levels to check. And once again, you don't want to just like, oh, it's coming to a level, I'm gonna take that trade. You want to see what it does in this area, because as you can see, it's, look, that's one of my levels, and right now it's beating that level up. It hasn't totally left it, because it could be a fake out where it shoots down here, but then now it pushes back up into this area. Don't know yet, but I wouldn't try to find out. I would not. See, it's pushing further down. I would wait for the break back up and then possibly look to see if we're holding above, if I wanted to get long. But once again, like I said, I'm not going long in these conditions. That is the last thing I would be looking to do, is to go long. I would be looking, you know, at, okay, possible shorts. Where can I see, you know, hey, okay, if we pull back here, maybe I would look to go short. We pull up in here, maybe look to go short again, to hopefully go down and test this level. But longs wouldn't be on my plate today unless it was a super major level. And that's the only place I actually went long, was this one. That's it. Other than that, I've been going short today, looking for pullbacks, areas I can touch and get in and take. I hope this kind of helps. You guys have actually kind of talking through this as, you know, we're going through the market. Once again, NQ is just continually getting hammered and trying to pull down further and further, making lower lows. We'll see how this goes. Man, are we going to get down here with oil? Don't know. And then gold is just beautiful. I know I'm biased. I know I talk about gold and how I love to trade gold. Gold just, most of the time, man, gold just plays within the rules that I like to play by, which is why I just love it. I love gold. Plays in the rules I love to play by. My little rule book. Keeping it simple, keeping it easy. But this is just, man, we getting hammered. These markets is getting hammered today. Oh, see, steady pulling down. So look, it looked like we're definitely about to go and test this area here. This is this is hands off. The only way I would be in the trade now is if I was already in the trade to the short side and, you know, having a runner, because I done scaled out. But I got out. I took my money and ran today. For me, Fridays are a little bit different. I don't like to sit and just watch the market all day long on Fridays, you know, especially if I'm up decent. I like to go into the weekend, you know, up, kind of analyze what I've done for the week, um, see how I can possibly top myself next week. Um, and you know, start marking these charts up, looking at my levels. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I don't care if it come down here and test these levels, um, and then bounces. I'm not taking anything. Sometimes you got to know when to fold them, and I'm folding for the day. But this is absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. But I hope, you know, as always, I just wanted to come in real quick to just kind of talk about this. I know people have asked me, like, hey, can you talk about the markets during the market, and then talk about some things that you would be looking to do during the market? And I'm like, sure, I can do that. So last minute, pop in, create a video, and that's what I'm doing. Hey man, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Hopefully it helps someone out. And if you are looking to, you know, improve on your trading, you can always hit me up, ask questions, you know, hit us up, talk to us about it. We here for you guys. Um, until next time, peace.